Of all things and look down upon creation itself, that is the work of a god! Empty threats to a living paradox!
Oh my god! No cap, he just went cool on his ass.
I'm fucking okay. Yeah, I hit the it's up. Now I'm taking off. I'm taking off. Yeah, I came from the bottom, I went to the top. Now I'm taking off. I'm taking off. I'm taking off. I'm taking off.
Man, what's good, y'all boys? I'm back with another video. Thank you. Look, man, we here again. Y'all know how I get down, man. Y'all boys be fucking with the comic versus anime. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fuck with the death battle. So that's what I'm gonna get y'all boys. You know what I'm saying? We about 30 subs, maybe 40 subs away from 2K. $50 giveaway. Only one person has entered, so he finna get free cheese. That's crazy, bro. Y'all don't even want free cheese. It's like, it's free. All you gotta do is subscribe. We just trying to hit 2K, man. That's all we trying to do. Hey, but Goku Black versus Reverse Flash is not even close. What he talking about? Like, what he talking about? Like, what is he? Who's getting disrespected right now? Oh wow, this is actually old. Oh well. Thanks for putting me on though. I fuss with it. You feel me?
I'm gonna give you my #1 tip to get over a breakup, and that is gonna be going to therapy. Going to therapy helped me so
Bruh,
much.
you ain't even, bruh, I'm not trying to hear that from you, nigga. I'm not trying to hear that from you. You ain't even, what? This your first breakup? You was like 12.
Is Adam and Eve's 50th
You got no experience to be giving advice. On some therapy.
No, 10 gifts.
Huh, usually it would be the other way around.
If you use our code BATTLE at adamandeve.com, you'll get 50% off almost any one item.
Then Adam and Eve loads on the free stuff.
That's a gift for him, a gift for her, and something for the both of you.
All right, buddy.
Goku Black, the body-stealing arbiter of divine justice.
And the Reverse Flash, DC's psychopathic speedster fanboy.
They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
But I'd say the sincerest form of flattery is not trying to kill your superhero husbando. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all boys every time. Death battle. Y'all always do your thing. I'm going to pre-like the video because I fucks with y'all boys. It's 2 years old. Do y'all care if it's 2 years old? Nah, y'all here for me, right? All right, I was just making sure. You know what I'm saying?
What
Like,
consumes the
I don't give a
thoughts of
fuck.
God? What do immortals dream of with all the time in the world? In Zamasu's case, his one goal was divine justice.
Yeah, this guy's got major Final Fantasy big bad energy all over him.
As the assistant to Universe 10's Supreme Kai, Zamasu prized, above all else, cosmic order and natural beauty.
Ooh, that reminds me. Did you know I can burp and fart at the same time? Here, let me try.
This is why he wanted to delete us, nigga.
The inherently chaotic nature of mortals, being seemingly unwilling to lift themselves out of their own cycle of violence and stupidity, like some people I know.
Yeah, I know those people too. His heart was clouded. Until the day he met Son Goku.
With God Ki, Goku could match blows with the god of destruction, Beerus. Their clash nearly destroyed the entirety of Universe 7,
we know this, we know
cosmological
this.
structure at least 9 times larger than our own universe. At most, it could even be as large as 13 times greater
Galaxia.
than Side note, it's worth mentioning that when 2 gods of destruction fought, they were capable of casually destroying 2 of these universes.
And since the shockwaves from their punches traveled across Universe 7 in seconds, they'd have to be hitting way faster than light.
Goku was tapping into his Super Saiyan God form for this, though clearly not at its full strength. While the exact multiplier for Super Saiyan Blue is unknown, Toriyama himself has directly compared it to the original Super Saiyan form.
And don't forget, Goku trained with Whis and fought in the tournament with Universe 6 before Zamasu caught up with him. So by that time, he was way
So this is
stronger.
basically just another Goku scaling vid. Nah, they ain't getting into it yet. I'm gonna let them cook.
With the power
Shut the fuck up. Let him cook. I know that's what y'all thinking. My fault. My fault. You got it.
Of gods beyond even Zamasu's abilities. Someone who could bring his dreams to fruition.
So Sammy did what anyone would do in that situation. Kill his master to become the Supreme Kai, wish on the Super Dragon Balls to switch bodies with Goku, and kill every single mortal in the universe.
And thus the deity Zamasu became Goku Black.
Please, Goku Black? You couldn't be more creative?
Now, you might be wondering, why didn't he just wish all the mortals dead? But that wouldn't be as fun, would it? Black's got all of Goku's strength and powers, but wielded by a genocidal maniac instead of that lovable goober of a monkey man.
And in keeping with Goku's Saiyan heritage and godly ki, Black can easily achieve the form of Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
But with a champagne-full...
They should have used Gohan, bro. They should have made Gohan black. For real, that would have been hard. Tough. Okay.
twist.
I like Goku Black, but like just cause like Gohan, like you know what I'm saying, like from that timeline, like Goku already didn't exist in that timeline. I might have to go rewatch the show, bro. Wasn't it like a whole nother Zamasu that came and you know what I'm saying?
Super Saiyan Rose.
Rose? Really? What is he, a suburban wine mom? Watch out before he unlocks Super Saiyan Live, Laugh, Love! He stole Goku's technique, like the instant transmission, where he focuses on a person's key signature to teleport to their location. He's even got the Black Kamehameha, which is a Kamehameha, but pink.
And with a Saiyan body, he gets stronger and stronger every time he almost dies. He just becomes harder and harder to kill.
Which really sucks for the rest of the universe, because Black is kinda like if Goku just snapped one day and used his powers to their full murderous potential.
Like the God Split Cut, where he surrounds his hands with a keyblade to slice you to ribbons. He used this very technique to, kill Goku's family.
He can even extend this
forgot
keyblade
about
into
that.
a huge curved one called
So
the
crazy.
Azure Dragon Sword, which, along with his Kamehameha, confirms my suspicions that Goku is colorblind.
Actually, Black's Azure Dragon Sword is named after a legendary weapon wielded by one of Earth's greatest warriors, the Desert Bandit Yamcha. Wait, what?
And he can make a scythe and slice open space-time itself to create a bunch of shadow clones. Black, not Crater Boy over here. But his most dastardly weapon isn't a key technique at all.
Oh, there's that
It's
Crater
the
Boy,
time
that's
ring he
crazy as
got from his
hell.
dead master.
This ring allowed Black to travel through time and even escape into future Trunks' alternate timeline, where he had free reign over the entire universe.
And let him team up with his best bud, himself. Too bad Goku and company showed up to spoil the fun. But wait, isn't Zamasu in Goku's body? How are there two Gokus? There's only one Goku in the multiverse, right? But Goku met Black before he met Zamasu, which means Black existed before Zamasu came up with the idea. And then they killed Zamasu before he could do it anyway, but Goku Black was still around?
That's why I said this whole thing had to be like a dimension thing. It's not even multiverse thing. It's like timelines type shit. Because even when Trunks went to the future and, you know, with Cell and all that, he came back. Shouldn't have everybody have like been alive? Like, shouldn't everybody have came back and like, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing changed. He just was strong enough to defeat. You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy, kind of, you know, weird.
Sure, it's a classic grandfather's paradox. The thing is, Black's time ring prevents him from being affected by alterations to his own personal timeline. So, killing him in the past doesn't change his future, and vice versa. He's almost impossible to kill because even if you do it at one point in time, he still exists at another point in time. And another, and another, and another, and another.
Oh god, I hate time travel. Black has crushed Saiyans like Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks. Hell, even Vegito couldn't beat him. He even merged with the universe to become one with everything. Like I said, major
He really
Final
became
Fantasy
God.
villain vibes here.
It took Zeno, the Omni King, the most powerful being in all of creation, to step in and erase that entire timeline just to stop Black's rampage. How ironic. Zamasu's higher calling was the eradication of all mortal life in the universe, and he stole the strongest mortal's body to do it. But in the end, he was always doomed to fail. His quest for power meant nothing against a being that would always be stronger no matter what he did or who he was.
And the universe ended up being destroyed anyway. It's like one big cosmic joke with no one left
It's like
to
that
laugh.
whole fight was pointless, low key.
around making messes for too long, and now I'm going to choke
If Goku was smart, he Ben could have pressed the button.
Watch you die.
This is where all
I never watched that in
come
dub.
true.
Sound pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I never watched Goku Black in dub, bro. Even Goku actually sounds pretty nice. Right there, at least.
Barry Allen, the Flash, is one of the greatest heroes in history, an inspiration to many across time
Yep,
and
used to be my
space.
favorite
And
comic book
there's no
hero.
better example than his #1 fan from the 25th century, Eobard Thawne.
All right, Wiz, we've tackled a lot of stupid names for things in our years here at Death Battle, but I'm confident that Eobard is the dumbest f***ing first name I've ever heard in my life. Eobard was completely obsessed with the Flash and dedicated his whole life to studying the Speed Force like a total nerd. Good luck to him, because there's no way he's figuring that shit out.
But Thawne's life irrevocably changed the day he discovered a time capsule from the 21st century. By some strange coincidence, it just so happened to contain Barry's costume. By experimenting on it, Thawne managed to replicate the Flash's powers, turning himself into a mirror of his idol.
And you can bet he totally crapped himself
Yo,
when
weirdo.
Barry Senpai showed up in the future and took him under his wing. It was a dream come true.
Until Barry realized that Thawne had fabricated crimes in order to show up and save the day. Disgraced, Thawne promised to better himself before traveling to the past to prove his worth to his hero, to prove that their bond was special.
That's when
Oh, so
Thawne
he's a
found out that
weirdo.
Barry already had a best friend and a family and a life. Without him, he didn't matter. He wasn't special. He was just a nobody Barry tossed out in the trash and forgot about, like my Tinder dates do to me.
If only. When Thawne visited the Flash Museum in Barry's time, he discovered the secret identity to Flash's greatest enemy that in his future had been lost to time. The one Barry was fated to kill in battle. Eobard Thawne. Wait a minute.
Oh, ain't that a bitch? The shock drove Thawne mad. If he couldn't be Flash's best friend, he'd be his greatest enemy. And I guess also ensure his own future death.
He would travel from the future to terrorize the Flash family in the past. Revenge in reverse. He'd become the Reverse Flash.
Reverse
Holy
Flash.
fuck.
We're really setting the world on fire with these names today, huh, Wiz?
Thawne draws his powers from the negative Speed Force, which he generates with every step he takes, just like Barry does with the regular Speed Force. The negative Speed Force gives Thawne access to many of the Flash's powers, including his mind-bending super speed, enough to travel all across time and space in days. He can keep up with and surpass other speedsters like Barry and Wally.
Who once
Oh,
ran
wow.
fast enough to cross the universe
This nigga is
faster
something
than
different.
two gods who could teleport.
He's
Wally
a
even
freak.
beat himself in a race, and Barry admitted Thawne was still faster than that. Wait just a second, he beat himself? That doesn't even make sense.
But unlike Barry and Wally, Thawne applies his powers more catastrophically, using them to their full potential without any care for collateral. Take, for instance, his ability to vibrate himself through solid objects.
Objects like, say, vital organs. And if he did, he'd scramble their molecules, causing instant death. Thawne did just that to Barry's wife, Iris, and Barry did not appreciate it.
Thawne's vibrations are so powerful, he can even produce a counterforce that can reverse the destruction of the entire universe.
Pretty crazy sounding, but even B-tier speedsters like Jenny Ognats can do the same kind of thing. And when Barry and Wally raced each other, they were tearing up the entire multiverse.
Thawne can create shockwaves with a snap, phase into your body and possess you, and even speak at such high speeds that you'll hear his words as though they were your own thoughts. And instead of stealing your speed like other Flashes, he can steal your time.
Yeah, Thawne can yoink decades from your life and age you 80 years in just a few seconds. Kinda sounds like your sex life, huh, Wiz?
What? What the fuck? Where have I been? Like, what is up with comics, bruh? These niggas can do the craziest I've never thought of like this. Like, I thought anime was cool because it be doing creative shit. Like, it's not like regular superheroes, but this shit is ridiculous. This shit is ridiculous. Maybe I just like anime just because it's something different, Japanese shit. I don't know. But what the fuck did he just say? This man speaks so fast that his words sound like his thoughts in your bro. Hell nah.
But Thawne's greatest ability is his unmatched skill at time travel, and he uses this expertise to be as petty and cruel as humanly possible.
Thawne wasn't a dummy. He knew that if he went back in time to kill Barry before he got his powers, he'd erase himself from the time stream too. So instead, he'd just make Barry's life suck as hard as he could, push him down some stairs, retcon his best friend from history, kill his mom. He even told Barry he'd go back in time and adopt him as his own son. Dude, what the fuck?
That's another big difference between Thawne and Barry. Whereas Barry only went back in time to save his mother's life, Thawne often went back in time to try to fix his own mediocre life. He killed his more successful younger brother, his career rival at the Flash Museum, and every single boyfriend his crush had until there was no one left but him.
And when she still rejected him, he went back in time again and made her an invalid for the rest of her life. Jesus Christ! This guy's a monster! But wait, Wiz, that's impossible! Grandpappy Paradox
This
or whatever.
can't be.
If he went back in time to kill someone, they'd be dead in the future, which means...
Which means he'd never know them and want to go back in time in the first place, right?
Wiz, maybe time is a construct with no legitimate unit of measurement other than the meager attempts man has made to understand the incomprehensible world around him.
Well, actually, Thawne was just inside the time stream when Barry initiated Flashpoint, which rewrote the universe while Thawne was technically disconnected from it. So, Thawne essentially broke. Literally, figuratively, mentally, physically, temporally.
Or maybe he just hated Barry so much it defied the laws of time itself. Whoa.
All right, buddy. I'm confused as now.
More specifically, he became
I hate
a
talking about
living
time paradoxes
a being
sometimes.
without a past or future, literally without continuity. Not only did this mean he'd be unaffected by changes to his past, it made him effectively immortal.
Stabbed in the chest by evil Batman, vaporized by Iris in some sweet, sweet payback, or getting Dr. Manhattaned by the big blue god dong himself. Thawne was always reborn, unable to stay dead.
But more than anything, it made him immune from consequences.
Unlike Barry, whose changes to time could destroy all of reality, Thawne could do whatever he wanted. He was impossible to stop, with no reason to hold back.
He's survived a hit from Barry while he had the entire Speed Force absorbed into him, and even Wally's infinite mass punch, which has the mass of a white dwarf star. A white dwarf is essentially the remains of a star's ultra-dense core, which has a mass of over 2 octillion tons.
And he took one of those to the noggin and just took a nap. Man, he must really hate Barry if a sun to the face can't take him down.
But he doesn't.
You can't even imagine getting hit by 2 octillion tons. They just delete. That's basically deletion. It's just you're there and then it's gone. You're not even gonna feel the weight, the pain, or nothing. Like that shit is correct. This is too much to process. Like damn, bro. Somebody got to put a halt on these comics sometime soon, bro. They're running out of ideas. They gotta end. Like, do comics even have like a storyline like ending? I know they do, but they don't at the same time because there's multiple timelines, so they just be making up whatever the fuck.
Hate Barry.
Not gonna lie.
All of his schemes, all of his machinations,
But it's hard though. It's hard though.
Shattering threats, all of it was because it was the only way he could think of to spend time with his hero.
That's really sad.
His costume says it all. He never intended to be the Reverse Flash. He wanted to be the Kid Flash. All Thawne ever really desired was to be by Barry's side.
In the end, though, goody little Two Shoes Barry forgave him, and then vibrated away his living paradox powers, erasing him from existence.
Though not entirely. Barry didn't kill Thawne, he reset his timeline, removing the one thing driving his hatred, his relationship with Barry. Without that, Thawne was a normal, happy Flash fan once again.
It's Comics Wiz, he'll be back. And when he does, there'll be no
Yeah.
running. He'll always be faster, he'll always catch you, and time is always on his side.
Still think you can take me? Even death can't catch me.
All right,
That was
the battles
hard.
are set.
Not gonna lie.
Data through all possibilities.
But first, let me tell you how to reverse things in the bedroom in a flash with Blue Chew.
This episode is sponsored by Blue
Bruh, get your horny at.
It was me, Barry. It was me, Barry. I was the one who...
Mortals, sinners, prepare for divine justice!
Makes sense.
Oops. Excuse me, sir. I'm in need of your services.
Holy fuck. Damn. Okay. Oh, weave. He weaving all that shit. I ain't gonna lie, none of that shit probably touching his I'm gonna throw a blast faster than his he just looking at his needles. Oh yeah, grab his ass. Come here.
What do you think of this color? Is it not beautiful?
Good shit, boy. Holy fuck. Are you serious? Alright. Oh, now niggas trying to run. Yeah, just nuke the whole shit. Where you gonna run if everything's nuked? Oh shit. Oh yeah, come on now. Time ring, he can't be affected by those. Come on now. Oh, this is hard. This is a hard fight.
Sinners, prepare for divine.
What? Oh shit.
Why aren't you dead?
They fucked me up, I ain't gonna lie. Weave. They're just killing each other over and over. Damn.
To stand atop all things and look down upon creation itself. That is the work of a god. Empty threats to a living paradise.
Oh my god. No cap, he just went cool on his Wait, what was that line though? I think he had a hard ass line.
To stand atop all things and look down upon creation itself. That is the work of a god.
Okay.
Empty threats to a living paradise.
Oh, that's souped up. I ain't gonna lie.
How truly foolish.
Sorry, was that important? How fun.
Derek, why'd you take your pants off?
My balls was hot.
I understand.
Hi, my name is Derek Lewis, and
I figured you could just take the ring off. It made sense. That was the only reason that he was even surviving all that shit. But damn, just like that, like off your finger? Damn, kid, I thought you was speed still. I thought you was quicker than that. Off your finger, like when did he even do it? But Flash is that fast, so I mean Reverse Flash is that fast to do it. You ain't see it, so they gave us justice. They gave us justice.
Tricky matchup to figure out, least of all for their incredible levels of power.
Black could destroy a universe like ours at least 660 times over. I mean, a punch at least as big as a star is really badass. But that's in another league.
However, there was a lot more to cover than just how many stars or universes they could blow up. At their peak, both Goku Black and Reverse Flash were so impressive they were removed from time itself, becoming living paradoxes, making any attempt to kill either of them meaningless.
Stupid time travel.
It's difficult to determine who would figure out a counter to this temporal invincibility first, but it would most likely rely on a combination of speed and smarts.
As far as speed goes, it's no surprise Thawne definitely had the edge. Yeah, Black's attacks could reach speeds quintillions of times faster than light, but Thawne is a Flash.
Even early in his career as a member of the Flash family, Wally West could reach speeds that were impossible to comprehend and calculate. There are numerous examples of this for multiple iterations of the Flash, many of whom Thawne was clearly equal to.
Plus, he's kind of an expert when it comes to timey-wimey bullshit.
And he could likely overpower Black and destroy said time ring too. After all, Thawne once generated enough energy to counter the destruction of the entire DC universe, which is stated in comics to be at least 100 trillion light years in diameter. That's over 1 billion times larger than our own universe, and over 70 million times larger than Dragon Ball's Universe 7.
Holy fuck. So that literally means anything Dragon Ball versus comic will never work ever. Ever. Like literally ever. Because every single hero in the fucking comic has reached Universal at some point in some universe. So all debates are pointless. It's pointless.
Limits of Goku Black's upper strength without getting into lots of assumptions and guesswork. He's
I'm still watching though.
Than Goku was when he
I'm gonna lie.
Beerus, but even being super generous with training and power boosts and multipliers, the gap here is way too wide to be able to just assume Goku Black could match this level of power. The DC universe is just too big. And remember, Barry and Wally's race almost ripped apart the entire DC multiverse.
It's also important to stress that Goku Black is not Goku. Goku's drive and willpower can push through even the most absurd limits to potentially match higher levels of power. Zamasu took Goku's body because he's more than willing to take shortcuts. It's an entirely different mindset.
Yeah, and once he took care of that time ring, Reverse Flash had a lot more options than just overpowering Black. With that super speed, he could pretty easily scramble Black's insides or age him to death with a touch. Zamasu may have been a deity even without the time ring, but Goku's body is mortal with a limited range of age. Might have really screwed yourself with that one, huh, Zam Zam?
Goku Black
You're
was
right.
a nightmarish foe, but Thawne's experience with time travel, ridiculous levels of hacks, and frankly impossible speed gave him the means to take the win.
This fight was definitely not sunderwhelming.
The winner is the Reverse Flash.
Hey man, as you can see, Reverse Flash clears Goku Black, and it's not even close, like whatsoever. As we see every time we go against comics, but we gonna keep going against them because we ain't no bitch. Somebody gotta whoop somebody sometimes. One of them motherfuckers in the comic universe has to lose. You feel me? But you feel me? Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Look in the, what is it? Oh yeah, look in the description, bro. Look in the description so you can learn how to be in the giveaway, bro. $50, free $50. Literally easiest money on your life. All you gotta do is get me to 2K subs. DM me a picture of you being subscribed. Shit, you could unsubscribe if you want to. I don't understand what the point of that would be if you fuck my videos, but if you don't, you know what I'm saying? It's free. You can literally unsubscribe, get the 50, and then you can subscribe, get the 50, and then slide. You feel me? But I'll fuck with y'all boys later. Deuces, we got Sarah.